Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Mass Effect. Anyway, oh hey, heat load monitor. Anyway, sorry, just getting distracted by things going, ooh, shiny. Hi Joe.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my metal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
Huh? Come on, Paragon or Renegade? I wanna know. Paragon,
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
Personal history.
How'd you end up joining the Alliance?
Nope,
But if you're
that's
looking,
not.
my mother would spend all that time around Alliance ships. There's a good chance you'll end up going to the Academy.
How's the
Where's the
Normandy
ship stays?
performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet. If you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what
Nope.
Normandy's
Why does
Oops.
everyone call you Joe?
It's a lot shorter than saying. Look, I didn't pick the name.
Right, that's fine. I'm just going. Take that. Wait, gunnery station's here? Guess back here is only CNC then. And heat load monitoring allegedly. Huh. I guess so. It's just funny to think about that allegedly back here is only heat load monitoring. Or back there is only heat load monitoring, and right in the very front is your gunnery control. Because I think the Normandy only has one cannon, and that's about it. Because I'm pretty damn sure she doesn't have any point defense. Anyway, hey there.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
Nope.
I just want to talk.
Of course. I never properly thanked you for saving me from the
We're
gas
just being
commander.
so mean to her.
If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Okay, come on. Paragon or Renegade, because that just kills the conversation. Paragon,
Don't
okay.
worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
About a bit of
I'd like to know
culture.
more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Rumors? Like what?
Like what?
I'm
Most of
surprised.
the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Paragon or Renegade? Ah, we got Paragon.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term.
Well,
not as you understand
you
it.
know.
Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits onto our daughters. It is how we learn to
It's
grow as a
strange that you
species
call
and
them
how we
daughters, though.
develop a greater understanding of
Not
other
just
races.
parents.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
They die.
Few sapient species live as long as my kind.
Full stop.
We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She
I'm
rarely
assuming
spoke
they
of her
split
partner,
quite early.
Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
Oh, Paragon or Renegade? Come on. Paragon. Okay.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
No.
Think about it,
Shepard.
Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species,
Ah.
we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained. so conventional wisdom would
Oh,
hold.
I get it.
I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
Okay. Tell us about
Do you
Benezia,
know
though.
why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought
Oh,
aligning
excuse
herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
We
Any
had
chance
Renegade
she's in
just
this for
before.
power or personal gain?
No, not the
We're gonna
Benezia
get in
I
there,
knew.
so. eh.
But I hadn't spoken with my mother in many years. She may have changed.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander.
Hmm.
I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane
Yeah,
items
but did you
buried
find
in
anything
long-forgotten
interesting?
Prothean ruins.
Hey, you're right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
Wow.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across small bands of privateers. That probably does not seem very exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special appeal for me. I would give a century of my life to
Only a
discover a
century?
beacon like the one you found on Eden Prime. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Okay, Paragon Renegade, come on. Okay.
I'm not some artifact
being
you can take
mean.
back to your lab, Doctor.
I am sorry, Commander. I did not mean it like that. I am used to dealing with computers and data disks. I am not very good with people. I let my professional curiosity get the better of me. Please forgive me. Let us talk about something else.
I'm fine with it, but I'm not so
should go.
Goodbye,
not so
Shepard.
sure about Shep. Like, jeez, so aggressive today, aren't you, Shepard? Chakwas has nothing really interesting to say. No offense to her, but you know. Hey, kitten. What do you want?
Commander, do you have a minute?
What's on your mind, Lieutenant?
Off the record, I think there's something wrong here.
Oh?
This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming.
Uh-huh.
It's funny, we finally get out here, and the final frontier was already settled. And the residents don't even seem impressed by the view. Or the dangers.
I was about... Wow, okay. I was about to get Paragon, then nope,
Those short
Renegade.
letters home are very poignant. Just keep this kind of sentimentality out of the CIC.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry to have wasted your time. I'm right about
Wow.
the mission, though. I know it.
Well, Shepard is just being a little bit of a bitch. It's fine. It's fine, though. It's fine. Like, I'm sure nothing bad will happen if she continues to be like this. Oh, hey, how are you? Fuck you! Okay. Sure. Well, no. sure. But you know what I mean. Anyway. So, who next? Rex? Hey, Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
Yes, we do.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core.
Wrong
I could
interpretation.
tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
Fair enough.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
Yeah.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
Yeah, what was it
What did
doing?
Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Tell us about the cargo.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Tell us
Whose
about the
ship
ship
was it?
then.
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards.
Ha!
But they were no match for us.
Okay, well.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Well,
long, Rex.
see ya.
Shepard.
Yep. I vaguely remembered that story, actually, honestly.
Commander,
How we doing?
What's your opinion of the last mission?
not sure I buy Dr. Tassoni's story about her and her mom not talking. They're family, right?
Not everyone has a happy family life.
No, I guess not. Too bad those ruins got destroyed. I mean, they lasted thousands of years. That's impressive.
Can we talk?
Do you have a few minutes to talk? One-on-one?
Sure, I was hoping to get a minute of your time.
Oh?
Off the record.
I keep an open door policy.
We're being really
Haven't been
nice
Saren's
with
name on it.
Ash, but really mean to Caden.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy.
Okay.
I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
There's 4 options. God damn it, there's 4 options. I'm gonna have to... Give me a moment, I'm gonna roll a d20. I've got... Right. 1, 2, 3, and... Right, what I'll do is... That's 1, that's 2, that's 3, and that one's 4. So if they're divisible by that number, then I'll go for that one. So, let's roll. 17, so... Why did I say divisible by that number? That doesn't even make sense. 4, 8, 16... so we're looking at the first one. No, second one. Yeah, second one, okay.
I'm not gonna lock them in sleeper pods for the whole trip, Williams.
I'd be more comfortable if they didn't have access to engineering and the CIC. humanity. I mean, have to learn to rely on ourselves.
Standing up for ourselves doesn't mean standing alone.
I don't think we should turn down allies. I just think we shouldn't bet everything on them staying allies.
Uh-huh.
As noble as the council members seem now, if their backs are against the wall, they'll abandon us.
Yeah, the council's had a grudge against us since the first contact war.
I don't think it's a grudge. I think it's... Look, if you're fighting a bear and the only way for you to survive is to sick your dog on it and run, you'll do it. As much as you love your dog, it isn't human. It's not racism, not really.
Wow.
Members of their species will always be more important to them than humans are.
This is an Alliance warship, not the Parliament floor. If you're Earth first, vote for the Terra Firma Party.
Terra Firma is a pack of jackals. The founders had ideals. These days they just play off xenophobia and bigotry. I hope my reasons are more rational. My father,
I'm not so
grandfather,
sure.
great-grandmother, they all picked up a rifle and swore the oath of service.
That's
I
fine.
guess we just tend to think of Earth's interests as our own.
Your service.
Doesn't sound like you've worked with aliens before.
No, ma'am.
No,
Mainly at
really?
the ground side, part of the surface garrison forces. I did get a rotation on a space station for training. Every Marine a rifleman, every rifleman ZG certified.
Guess you make a habit of second-guessing your superiors.
Wow.
No, ma'am.
Your military
I never knew my family.
thingies.
Grew up an orphan on Earth. Anybody in your family I'd have heard of?
Couldn't say, Commander. So why are you out here? Just trying to get away from Earth?
Oh, bloody hell, why are we having 4 choices again? 14. 4, 8, 12... 12, 13, 14. Okay.
I'm here to put hypervelocity rounds through the heads of bad guys.
Most satisfying part of the job, Commander.
Alright, I can see where your concerns are coming from, Williams. But this is a multilateral mission. You're gonna have to work with aliens, like it or not.
It won't be a problem, Commander. You say jump, I say how high. You tell me to kiss a Turian, I'll ask which cheek.
I'm glad there won't be a problem.
Anything else you need, Commander?
Nope, that's all. See you around.
Chief.
Ma'am.
Anywho. Hey, Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
No. You and
Why
CSEC.
did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice.
Oh, that's where he
to
talks
help
about the red
people.
tape and stuff.
I guess my father had something to do. I grew up hearing about
Yeah.
He was taking my resignation pretty hard.
He's not impressed.
My
with
father's a
you.
CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says.
At least I
Things
believe
are
we've seen
too
this.
rash. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons. Well, I could have... He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having
I
unlimited
think I've
power.
actually skipped a
suppose I
bunch of
could-
this things, but
If you want to
whatever.
nail Saren, you need to send some...
Don't get caught
Good
up in
point. Thanks, Commander.
It doesn't really matter. He's just basically saying that he was going to go for the serum, but he
Looking
ended
for
up being talked
supplies?
out of it. And
Let's see what
the
you
kind
got.
of things like that.
You bet, Commander.
The oh hey, the Avengers actually quite well. That's only because it's Avenger 5. Never mind. That is a nice rifle though. That one. One minute. Let us flying some things into. I'm wondering if I should grab Unity. You know what? Yeah. We'll grab Unity just to help us along with things like that. Oh, hey. I'll take the Avenger, I guess. Not that I'm any good with any of these rifles. You know what? Probably best with the Banshee. If there's no good pistols, that's fine. I'm thinking I should just grab the Reaper. plus 12 damage, so no, plus 10 basically. Huh. That is just generally better if we put a heat sink on. It should give roughly the same performance now as the hammer 2. Right.
Looking for supplies?
Yeah.
Let's see what...
It's not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit sell. Right, so... we'll sell that upgrades. Sell all the Lancers. Sell that. I'll keep one set of armor piercing rounds. Mostly just for myself, because I can't be arsed going through there. Stuff, honestly. My ally stuff, I mean. I'll keep the medical interface. Don't think hammerhead rounds are that useful, really. Get rid of the heat sink and the sighting and the phasing rounds and the recoil dampener and the batteries. It is tempting actually to get into using the stim pack. I mean, it does look kinda nice, but you know. And motorized joints is just useless. It basically just increases melee damage, and you know, it's basically useless, let's be honest. Anyway, hey there, Tally.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
What's your problem?
Never mind. It's nothing. I'll be
Wow, really?
I didn't mean to snap at you. What's wrong?
fine. I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel...
Is that
out of
because you
place.
don't have anything to fix?
The Normandy runs so smooth, it feels like we're not even
Yeah.
moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence.
Oh.
It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard.
Indeed.
But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing.
Because you're not jam-packed,
Back
yeah.
home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have till it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about.
Okay.
It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually. But we have to stop Saren first.
Indeed, we do.
Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
That's all.
I should go.
See you
And I
later.
think that'll basically be us. Yeah, pretty much. I just have to basically go and wander around the galaxy a bit. Because I'm thinking now of clearing out the galaxy, essentially. Is there anything else we really do need to do? No, I can really think of. At least not off the top of my head. We've been down there and talked to him. We've been up here, we talked to Joker. Yeah, I think that's basically it, honestly. Huh. I'm trying to think if there's anything I need to do in this, then. We've not got another star system here, so that's not it. I'm trying to remember, because I never actually did the DLC, and I'm trying to remember if it's here. Or trying to see if it's here. Like, I don't know where it's even meant to be, the DLC. Maybe I don't have access to it till later? Armstrong Nebula, Kepler, Verge, Hawking ETA. Huh. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there, I guess. And in the next episode, I don't know. I'll probably have you coming in and out as I gallivant across the universe. So yeah, I'll leave there, and until next time, all the best, and I hope you enjoyed.